My parents took me to visit Biltmore when I was a teen, and I've been completely fascinated with this estate ever since. I decided to go back and treat myself to an audio tour to learn more about this piece of American history. If you are planning a visit, make sure you leave about a half an hour to get from the main road to the parking lot at the estate. The day I went, it was not crowded, and the winding drive was only about 10 minutes long. Once you park your car, simply follow the signs to the house. It's a little bit of a walk, but there is a lot to see along the way, including these charming fountains, your first peek into the details of the estate. This was my third trip to Biltmore, and the first view of the estate always takes my breath away. The approach to the house is a popular spot for photos and is usually pretty busy. I suggest getting to the house as close to opening as you can to get a clear view if you are hoping to get some nice shots. If you are traveling during the summer, this is also a good time to explore the gardens before the heat of the day kicks in. I like to start by walking the sculpture garden and taking in the panoramic views of the Blue Ridge Mountains. The estate currently sits on 8,000 acres of land. Make sure you leave some time to take in all of the details on the front of the house. Over to the right, you will find the former stables, which now house the stable cafe, public restrooms, and shopping opportunities. The tour starts right inside the front doors in the atrium, and you will wind your way through the downstairs. Each room is numbered and the audio is easy to follow. I learned so much by paying for the audio tour, and I highly recommend it. They cover details about each room, information about the furniture and art, what the rooms were used for, and even touch on some of the family history. The library is one of my favorite rooms. There is a secret door that connects to a stairwell that allows guests to access the library from the upstairs. I like to imagine house guests covertly sneaking down to this cozy room, having a cocktail by the fire, or reading quietly before bed without disturbing their hosts. There are 35 bedrooms, but only a handful are on display to the public. George and Edith's rooms are on display and are as opulent as you would imagine. Guest rooms were decorated more simply, but with much care, sourcing fabrics and furniture from around the world. The central staircase itself is a work of art with a chandelier that spans multiple floors. The tour continues in the basement, where my second favorite room is, the pool. This 70,000-gallon pool is quite stunning to view. It no longer holds water, but you can imagine how impressive it was filled. Also in the basement, you will find a party room, bowling alley, gymnasium, and plenty of dressing rooms. I've only shown a small portion of the house here, as I highly encourage you to visit and see it for yourself. Once I was done with my tour, and before I headed down to the gardens, I treated myself to a glass of Biltmore wine and a slice of key lime pie, my favorite. That concludes my mini tour of Biltmore Estate. If you've visited for yourself, I'd love to know your favorite part. Thanks for watching.